Mange 60 cm.
Aşam damdı o. Aşam adam buluyor. Adam buluyor. Dampa bot beni şişirdi. Rumazan incosu var.
Zami rumah mo?
Ana gerekte var. Outing şu. Onda outing onda onu cuma. Makutilani gerekte var. Her zaman gerekte
Jangan ini gojek 처음이야. 네, gojek 처음. 곧 봤는데 이미기랑 막 곧 봐. Direct time 6 그게와라 아니 얘타와. 밀라.
Rokte bence ben bir kalacağım. Abi bu hafta bu gibi malacı. Rokte bu malami.
Gyola.
Ben hafta bu gibi bu malacı. Niye me de yola dinle de çıkıyor aynı şey. Merhaba. Yekta. Rokte ga malami rokte da seni malacı. Nila vakti başka yapama baka yekni nila hamda ani. Vakti başka çıkıyor nila rokte ga. Senin annem malami ben içine. Açın yola şey kaçın çumuş.
치킨 주마.
Çıkın çumuş. Bazamin durumu yok bodik var. Bazamin durumu yok. Aku sini bazamin yok. Yola yok.
Roktika nasik pa yung malami nakalami.
바점 포리가 어떻게 봤어?
Roktik 시장에 서는 완렉 가장 roktik 시가 왜 자꾸 완렉. Roktik 시라면 시랑 게데프 U17
할로 할로.
인치 roktik 시장에 서.
야야.
Jangan tunan ke messenger ka shikto room chokani.
티. 스페인이 부스카이바.
Ang naso spot jamo.
스페인도 난밤.
Sugardan.
네, 주주이나?
저희도.
Jangan na shikto. Jangan kunga par sojoido. Jangan.
쿠지장 아니 튕기 빠자이도.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kuzangpo and welcome. Match day 7 of the Women's National League 2026 Day 1. About to kick off out here at Janglemitang.
Kota. Kini chuk chai na ham malai chuk. Makata ta ko futa. So on was make your intan.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, Kuzangpo and welcome back to domestic action after the Borough versus Sabu Muslim Fiasco out here at Thimphu. But today we have Transport United Ladies against UGYEN Academy Women's FC. And here are their starting 11 going into the match today. After a troubling bit of spell from Pemayazum to start off Transport United Ladies season, it is Dechawangmo, the goalkeeper, heading into today with number 20. Pooja Rai, their captain, number 2, Nyamasel, and number 5, Suhai Hirani, 6, Anita Casey, 7, Geeta Rana, the first goal scorer of their last match versus Timber City. Number 12, Kaldewamo, 21, Deepa Shahi, 32, Pratiksha Chaudhary, 34, Meena Duba, 35, and Rashmi Kumari Gishing, 91. For UGYEN Academy Women's FC, it is Sonam, their goalkeeper, as always, number 2, Trinh Yangdin, their captain, 32, Chokyom, 3, Tenyo Ongmo, 4, UGYEN Zangmo, 5, Sangisharan, 6, Kazatezi Yure 7 sitting Chorin 9, Namsil Wangzum 10, Chorin Bida 21 and Sonam Yangchen 33. For both teams, it has been a run of struggles for UGYEN Academy. Their most recent outing saw them lose 11-0 versus RTC. Earlier than that, they did have a draw versus California Academy Cross Under 20, a match that ended 2-2, which saw their captain and their primary forward, UGYEN Hamo, get goals in to make that result happen and at least get a point on the board. But on the opposing end for Transport United, despite a strong finish inside the top 3 down in Tier 3, right now the spell has been nothing short of disastrous. A loss versus Paro to mark their start, 5-1. The record then, the only goal scorer Ishi Chorin, and following Timbu City, who came out with the win. A solid second half to get the 2-goal recovery to keep Timbu City down at 3 since the first half. But again, a lot to be expected, a lot to be desired from both teams. In fact, a lot of firepower heading into the 2, a lot of brilliant signings, especially for the side of Transport United. Will today finally be the match where they come back into the light? Or will UGYEN Academy get their first win on the board as well? A lot to lose, a lot to gain. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, on screen are the 2 teams facing off today. UGYEN Academy in blue, Transport United in yellow. We have the national anthem before we get things going. With that, ladies and gentlemen, Kuzangpo and welcome back again. Apologies if my voice gets hoarse at times, but again, it's probably the case for many Paro FC fans. But right now on screen is Pasang, the main referee, assisted by Kinza Charan and Prem Kumari Sunwar. Mira Tamang will be the 4th official going into the match today. Again, a quick reminder as to what both teams have been through. No wins in their start to Tier 1. UGYEN Academy did come right at the cusp of a decisive battle against California Academy under 17s. Promotion at the line, the last game for both teams. It was UGYEN Academy that came in at the top. It was quite an intense match if you guys watched that. First, a red card for California Academy put them down. A goal for UGYEN Academy got them the lead. But again, a couple of incidences. Got a red card over to UGYEN Academy, a goal conceded, and a dramatic finish, a dramatic late winner from UGYEN Academy got them the spot up top. But right now, they have one of their toughest opponents yet. RTC, of course, their last opponent. By no means an easy opponent. It does seem like they have the edge over Timbu City. Not the case we saw down in Tier 3, but with a couple of key signings, they do look like they have covered all the gaps in their armor. As for Transport United, a solid lineup as well. A lot of big names over from our neighboring country of Nepal. Anita Casey, who sometimes comes out over for Teshuangmo, who this time is on the bench. Alongside amazing players like Geeta Rana, Deepa Shahi, Pratiksha Chaudhary, Meena Dubey and Rashmi Kumari Gishing. Should make for an interesting combo, but again, came into the league way too late. That chemistry, that sense of cohesion between the teams, always a decisive factor going into games like this. Didn't really see that the past couple of games for Transport United, but hopefully that has been addressed. And today is the day where they shine. Their goalkeeper has also been swapped as well. Saw Pema Yangzom be punished for her bad habits time and time again by their opposition. So many goals sent over the goalkeeper. But right now, Teshuangmo in with the hopes that she can be that shot stopper for Transport United. Two primary threats from UGYEN Academy to mark mostly. It will be Ugin Zangmo and it will be Tsering Yangden, their captain, alongside a couple of other names. Tsering Cheren, Namse Wangzom, very capable. But a lot to do, and there's the whistle to kick things off. Rashmi Kumari on the ball, and now back for Transport United. Again, to the fans who may be wondering where Samiksha Gimire, who was a part of the Transport United squad, is. Last I heard, she was down with an injury and right now should be dealing with the recovery. But as to whether she is part of the squad or not, that has not been answered. So should be a bit of time until we hear that again. Back out to Sonam. It has been a while since we've seen that ninja headband on both her and Lochon Nyima, the goalkeeper for the men's side of UGYEN Academy. Almost thought for a moment that the ninja headbands were banned. Did make for an awesome fashion statement, but right now UGYEN Academy has possession stolen away. Pratiksha all the way back. In the middle, Deepa Shahi has been one of their primary creators. Suhahi Rani has been one of the earliest. Pooja able to play it back to Dechen. A hectic first couple of minutes for the game. Dechen does play it over. Nyima Selden. A couple of names they could go to on the bench as well. Their typical defender, Ganga Gale, on the bench for today. Isha Charan on the bench as well. Teshuangmo Reang Jisil got recently awarded the most valuable player for the youth tournament over in the girls category. Was a crucial part of their victory, her partnership with Tashi Wangmo. A crucial midfield synergy that got them so many overpowering victories in their early campaign down in Tier 3. A bit more of that on the way, but it will be Transport United. Too many bodies right at the center line. It will go right back out to Salam. UGYEN Academy may find themselves a chance there, but right now the brilliance of Geeta Rana, hard to be denied. Despite their struggles, she has been the sole shining light in their squad. Of course, a lot of opportunities are being created by the rest of the team, but her consistency has seen no drop off. Despite the losses, it has been her effort that has been keeping them afloat for so many stretches, so many possessions. As we just saw, but the offside flag denying Transport United's heroics up front. UGYEN Academy playing a bit of a high line, looking for that trap again. Meena and Rashmi Kumari, the targets of those passes, have been known to be a bit too rushed in their progressions, and as such, UGYEN Academy taking full advantage of that knowledge. Transport United now have possession through Suhai Irani. Tried to play it up, but a body in the way. Sends it right back. Pratiksha Chaudhary, Suhai Irani, and now Nyima Selden able to keep that touch away from Kazatez Yure, but now stolen away. Seri Yarden. Able to get it towards Namsil Wangzom. And now Meena involved, Deepa involved, but stolen away. Tendu Wangmo. Transport play a clean ball up. Meena Dhuba could possibly have taken it herself, but opted to involve Anita Casey, and that will set back their offense by quite a lot. Suhai Irani making a hustle play, able to poke that ball away, but Gelden coming in the nick of time to force that ball back towards their captain. Chance. UGYEN Academy tracking back. They do have the pace advantage. Gelden right in the middle of Tinyandin's clearance, and now Sonam. A bit of a wiggle here and there. Smiles on the captain and the goalkeeper. Also, much love to all the support, all the viewers who were a part of that Burrows win versus Abu Muslim. Hopefully we see that performance repeat, but right now back to action. Transport United making things look a bit reckless, a bit dangerous. Namsil Wangzom almost taking advantage of the mistake coming in on the flanks there. Not a bad start to the game from Nyima Selden. Meena, a fantastic bit of footwork, and they get the pass. Deepa Shahi smashed it straight towards Chukiyom. It is a well-timed. Well, thought that was onside. But the flag is up nonetheless on Rashmi Kumari Kishing. Way too ambitious with that shot. Back out to Dechen Wangmo. Geeta over to Pratiksha Chaudhary, looking to play it long. It may find Anita just with the right bit of timing. It is an advantage for Transport United's number 7. Anita Casey has options. Rashmi signaling for the ball. It is past Sonam, but cannot find a touch to finish that job. And now Tsering Yangden left foot, able to keep it towards Namsil Wangzom. Pratiksha right in the way of both of those attempts. Geeta Rana. Rashmi Kumari, an open lane up in front of it. Up in front of her. What is that opening? One-on-one situation. Shot goes in. Transport United are seeing their first goal from their new forward, Rashmi Kumari Kishing, who will give the Grizzlies the first lead of the game. Again, just look at that. UGYEN Academy caught completely off guard, and now Rashmi, no mistakes. So many times we have seen keepers get the edge forwards, but this time just clinical. Hopefully the first of many from the Nepali phenom. And we now get back to possession for Transport United to get back in play. Opening up again for Anita. This time ball placed just in the right position. Still Anita Casey, but now opportunity no longer there. It is forced back. Whip comes in far over the keeper. Had it been on target, it would be dangerous for UGYEN Academy, but Sonam will get the better of the situation. It will be a goal kick for UGYEN Academy. This time Anita getting a bit too ambitious. A bit too ambitious. Even my grammar is not working right now alongside my voice. My bad, but it is UGYEN Academy's ball to play after that offside flag went up. Meena Sera keeps it right at the halfway line. Kelewangmo putting a battle in, a shoulder, unable to find the advantage past the three that were there. But a whistle on the challenge on Pooja Rai, the captain of Transport United, will get possession back for the Grizzlies. Geeta Rana's it is. Again, just an amazing quality on the defender and an amazing pass up front, but the flag up. It will go over to UGYEN Academy. A hectic possession after that goal from Transport United. Again, that has been the case. Not quite enough clarity on whose possession it will be going forward. Both teams enjoying a fair share of possessions, but UGYEN Academy's it will be for the restart. Teriade, or BC, I believe as she's more commonly known. The chance to get it on target as well, but Dechen, a decent shot stopper, shaving a couple of precious seconds as well. Down in tier 3, did get a lot of starts, did get to play as an outfield player too, as a wing back. Definitely enjoyed her time with Transport United, but right now her abilities will be given the priority. Dechen. Pratiksha Chaudhary has Anita on the line, but it is quite a tough angle to get that pass up. Tough even to get that progression up, and it will be a throw-in instead. Pratiksha Chaudhary able to keep it clean, but lost her balance. It will now be UGYEN Academy's. It is inside Transport United's half. Maybe an early chance to get themselves back level here in this match, but stolen away. Meena Duba keeping that ball shielded away from the captain of UGYEN Academy, and now no longer any advantage. Anita started that run way too early before there could even be a single shimmer of hope. A fortunate bounce. Anita Casey alongside Namsil. Namsil has given up. Anita now finds a pass inside. Touch comes in. And Transport United already up by 2. A clean pass in and a calm touch that gets her second. Rashmi Kumari Kishing has already given Transport United a 2-goal advantage. 14 minutes, all it took. Again, look at that first challenge. Namsil Wangzum was almost there, but as Anita narrowing that angle, got that pass in clean towards Rashmi, who made no mistake. Two goals already for the Nepali forward. And 2 goals already for Transport United as the possession is being sent all the way back to Nyima Selden. Anita trusted again. Her pace may be enough. Tring Yangden taking matters into her own hands. Forces that pass back. But now options open everywhere else. Triade. Anita, plenty of pressure there. Sonam, unable to find a teammate. It is Deepa Shahi who gets a calm touch up, but no defenders anywhere near. Rashmi Kumari all alone. A moment of loss of focus. And it will be UGYEN Academy's to play. So far, the first quarter of an hour. Possession shared equally, but again, the more efficient side has been Transport United, but now UGYEN Academy find Dechen off her line, get an effort up from Shorin Beda, but not on target. It will be a goal kick for Transport United. Decent chance, but too murky. And now Rashmi, a response on the other end. A hat-trick. It may already be left foot. What efficiency on the execution today coming in from Transport United. Rashmi Kumari Gishing. That calm joke completely betraying the lethality of the forward. 17 minutes it has taken to get her hat-trick. Just amazing what is happening out here on the ground today as UGYEN Academy at the cusp of yet another disastrous run. Just last match, we saw UGYEN Academy concede 11 against RTC, and right now Transport United well on the way for the same record. Deepa Shahi, again, despite Rashmi's finishing ability, all credits to the creators, all credits to the rest of the team. Anita Casey, Deepa Pratiksha and Geeta in the back line. Suha, Meena, you name it. They all pull their weight, and right now they are carving open space on the left flank. Look at the positioning from Rashmi Kumari again. She may be the recipient of that finish. UGYEN Academy took it risky, sent it back towards their own post, but able to send it over the crossbar. Again, just look at that bit of sense in terms of positioning. Almost came in with that left foot, Rashmi Kumari. But it will be a corner Transport United will have to settle for. Floated right inside. A header flicks it away for UGYEN Academy, but the final touch may be for Keldon. It is stolen away, but stolen back again. Both teams exchanging frantic blows. Sriyandan looking to make a run up. That pass may just be perfect. Sriyandan finding just enough of an angle past Nyima. Still tearing, but Geeta Rana closing in. Nyima, the first line is broken through. Geeta still coming in. Clutch! Got the challenge right in time. That placement just perfect as well, but maybe the offside flag coming up. Yes, it is. To Geeta Rana. UGYEN Academy looking a bit promising, at least a bit more success penetrating through Transport United's back line. Chance again for Transport United. Sonam does get the deflection off. It will be a goal kick after that close call for UGYEN Academy. Chance again, Keldon Wamu this time blazing past on that right flank. UGYEN Academy have retracted their numbers. Keldon gets that pass out, shot comes in! For Rashmi Kumari, kissing! 23 minutes in, and a decimation it is for UGYEN Academy. Look at that again. Rashmi Kumari on screen, no sweat, 4 goals already. Amazing pass that came in despite the save from Sonam. Just amazing connection from Transport United, as they have made it 4 already, 23 minutes in, and all 4 have been for Rashmi Kumari Kishing. But right now, a chance opening up. Tiringcharan. Shot never came. Solid pass from Suhai Rani, but the offside flag was up. UGYEN Academy. Transport United. Shot up, but Sonam Siris. Decent effort, but solid goalkeeping will keep them afloat still. Four goals, 24 minutes in. UGYEN Academy, a high hurdle to climb. Can they come out on top of this situation? Namsalwanzo able to set it in between, but UGYEN Academy miscommunication, as it will be a throw-in for Transport United, although much deeper inside their own half. UGYEN Academy may find hope if they put a press up against the throw-in, but reluctant to do so. It comes in clean without any contest towards Pratiksha Chowdhury. Opportunity from a corner for Transport United. Rashmi Kumari's positioning may come in clutch for this attempt as well. Shot goes up, it is floated right in the middle. Again, Rashmi Kumari at the end of that delivery from Deepa Shahi, but Sonam able to get herself attuned to Rashmi Kumari. Stolen away. And flag up on Transport United. Possession will be back for UGYEN Academy. Triade got possession away from Suhai Rani, but Nima coming in solid right now, doesn't usually get the start over Kanga. But right now making full advantage of the opportunity. Sonam hesitating. Rashmi now has possession, helping Meena Duba as well. Rashmi Kumari still. Sonam does well. Left foot comes in. Despite the solid heroics, Rashmi Kumari will continue on. 5 goals, 28 minutes in, all courtesy of the Nepali forward. Again, look at that, did well keeping her composure. Sonam did try to go over to Meena, who she thought was getting the pass, but caught off guard as Rashmi just sent it in without any regard. Triande able to send it over, but it is right towards Geeta Rana. Dechen one more look at the calmness from the goalkeeper. Despite the pressure closing in, he is able to play a clean one in through to Geeta Rana. And now Anita Casey over on the flank, but the flag is up. A run will be nullified. Possession over to UGYEN Academy. Sweet touch there from Geeta Rana. Got that ball away from the pressing forward, but not enough to give Transport United the advantage. UGYEN Academy with the throw-in. Playing it is Keza Tezeyure. Sitting. Stolen away, and now Deepa Shahi with a lot of space on the left flank for Kellen. Anita plays a lovely one inside. Rashmi Kumari let it away for Meena Duba, but in the midst of the confusion, Tiriyanjan taking it away. But now Deepa Shahi cuts in left, amazing agility, and now that pass inside is straight towards the goalkeeper, who did well this time around. Sonam for UGYEN Academy. Ladies down from both sides. Medic right now. A lot to do. Hopefully it is only minor. well, a strange incident. But it is Transport United still with advantage. May manifest with a shot, but collision. Just rammed into each other, Meena Duba and Anita Casey, and that shot never came. But again, right now, not really a moment where they may want to regret that chance, because they are up by 5. All goals coming in from Rashmi Kumari Gishing right now. 5 goals on the board for Transport, 5 goals for Rashmi. So Irani. Deepa Shahi making a solid play on the ball, but now Siriyantin. That pass back towards no intended target, cleaned up by the Grizzlies. And now back out Teniwangmo. Rashmi playing it back towards Pooja. Does have options inside, but the likeliest one was Geeta Rana. Pratiksha on the other end, but she will play it diagonally over towards Anita, who has a lot of advantage. Defenders tracking back as quickly as they can. Anita cutting in. Defender dropped. Anita still holding on to possession. No longer any advantage. Suahirani will let one fly, but over the crossbar it is. Close call, but without being on target, it will be UGYEN Academy's possession. 36 minutes in, less than 10 minutes to go. One-on-one yet again. Transport United denied by an amazing save from Sonam. This time came out on top of the forward. Sonam will keep the score 5-0 for UGYEN Academy. Again, look at that run. Kellen, a lot of pace. So many games where she struggled, but this time does look like she is in the game with her head right. But with that save, Transport United for a corner. It is floated way too short. Header sends it away. Meena Duba for the recovery. Plays it away to Suhairani. Able to cut it in, but a bit too awkward of an angle to deal with. It is now Siriyantin taking on against Pooja. Plays a pass up front. Hopeful for Siringcherin. But stolen away by Geeta Rana. Chance again, Sonam stepping up. Will it be the correct decision? Pass goes middle towards Rashmi, but a bit short. As Siriyantin able to clean it up. A struggle for UA's backline. As Transport United take that throw in early. Now inside, Meena Tuba looking to cut in. Finds Suahirani winding up for a shot. Goes it! Well, looked dangerous, but seems like it missed wide over to the left. Sona making an amazing play on the ball as well. Five minutes remaining on the clock for UGYEN Academy. Close call from UGYEN Academy, but again, Ditchin one more. Making it a mission to shine today. Shining she is as she plays all the way up towards the halfway line. Meena down on the ground, referee having a look. But it will be Transport United's possession to take on. A slow restart to the game. 3 minutes left. UGYEN Academy, the time ticking down against them. 5 goals for Transport United, all amazingly from Rashmi Kumari Kishing. Still hoping for more from the forward, but right now UGYEN Academy may want to see an answer go in before they settle for the halftime break. Ahira able to flick it back. Pratiksha able to claim it. And now Deepa Shahi. No rush for the side of the Grizzlies. Already pretty much the win secured. But they may not want to stop yet out here in the BOP Women's National League. It is more than a realistic outcome to have that number of goals scored against you as well. Deepa inside to Suahirani. Pooja. Chance now. Keldon able to muscle her way in, able to get past with a bit of flair. Has help inside. Anita touch coming in, but ended up being a pass to Sunab. So many angles the winger could have gone for, but Anita ended up sending it straight towards Sonam. An amazing part played by the goalkeeper as well, who kept up with the pass, kept up with her possessioning, and now plays it up front to Namsel. Sriyandan cannot get past the double team, so Irani turns away, and now a pass up front to Rashmi Kumari. Flag is staying down. Rashmi still. 2 more minutes awarded. One-on-one situation for Rashmi Kumari. Kishing plays around Sonam. Sonam is down on the ground. Rashmi having too much fun. Shot comes in. And a double hat-trick for Rashmi Kumari Kishing. And look at that. No sweat on the forward still. Just amazing what we're seeing here from the side of Transport United. The last minute of play, 6 on the board for the Grizzlies. And with that, we have the whistle to end the first half. 6 for Transport United inside the first half, and an easy read for the scorers list. It is Rashmi Kumari Kishing, 91 for Transport United, with all 6 goals of the game. Hat-trick came inside 17 minutes. The rest spread across the entire first half of the match, and that is where we will head into the break with. Hopefully a bit more fight, hopefully a bit more connections from UGYEN Academy heading into the second. But 6-0 will be the story going forward. See you guys when we're back in action in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, Kuzangpo, and welcome to a drizzling second half of the bout between Transport United and UGYEN Academy, where Transport United ladies or the Grizzlies have a 6-goal lead. 6-0 the scoreline right now. All 6 courtesy of the Nepali forward Rashmi Kumari Kishing. Saw her first goal fall in the 8th minute, followed it up quick with a hat-trick inside the 17-minute mark. 23, 28 and 45, where she saw the rest of her goals that got her the double hat-trick where she stands at right now. So a lot of expectations then on, but UGYEN Academy looking to have the first goal. But without it being on target, it is over to Dechen to get the ball going for Transport United. An ambitious effort from the captain, Sering Yangden. In their Tier 1 campaign so far, Sering Yangden, other than UGYEN Lama, has been the only goal scorer for UGYEN Academy. Only 2 goals netted against their oppositions. 2-2 a draw versus Kilifa Academy Girls under 20, and at the 11-0 loss against RTC, and right now 6-0 and counting against Transport United is what the hurdle is looking like for UGYEN Academy. Did have the point advantage going up against Transport United today, at least having that 1 point from a draw. But now, with Transport United steadily racking up these goals against the Academy side, it looks a bit dangerous. Thought there would be an advantage early there as Rashmi progressed that ball down on the flanks, but right now not quite the same outlook. Transport settle for a throw-in. Transport played straight in towards Salam, who does well making sure that ball doesn't slip past her. Kelirongmo was right behind, hunting for advantage, but it will be Salam's to take. Pressure intense on Yima, but did well baiting that touch from UGYEN Academy. I do believe the throw-in was Transport's to take. Pratiksha Chaudhary cannot get it over the first defender in the way, but that pass, the same story. Deepa Shahi playing it long for Rashmi Kumari. Does she have enough pace? Well, does have enough trickery in her. Does have help inside. Meena Tuba waiting for that ball. Kelden on the other end. Pratiksha lets one pass, but it is through everybody. Clean on the vision, at least to send it through to Namsel, but now Transport United finding a lot of space around and maybe a step behind Keldon. One more, Keldon does well, cutting in that left foot. May want to open up sooner. But sitting does well, tracking back the captain. Amazing on the defensive effort as Transport United settle for a corner. 5 minutes since the restart of the second half. An advantageous opportunity at hand right. Now for Transport United, earlier their target, Rashmi Kumari, almost came short of her 7th. Did get the connection, but not the accuracy. Sent it straight towards Sonam. But Transport United's throw-in does give them a second chance, a second shot at extending the lead further than what it already is like. Clean one touch from Suha Hirani, but the follow-up not quite so. Swing Charan. Geeta Rana mistake. UGYEN Academy. Avenues closing down, and look at the Hunters running right behind Deepa Shahi and Geeta Rana. Just amazing display of heart to get back on defense, to get that ball away from any sort of danger towards their goalkeeper. Stepping up is Cheng Alham. Came in as a substitution for Tendi Wangmo at the start of the second half, and right now has made solid impact, but UGYEN Academy may want a bit more than this as Techen lets it roll for a goal kick. Anita. A whistle on that act of redemption from Anita Casey as she was unable to wait past Cheng Alham. Clean play on defense from UGYEN Academy, who has done well so far. Took them 8 minutes. Took Transport United 8 minutes to find the opener inside the first, and right now well past that stretch of time. A bit more heart coming in from the Academy side. Hopefully that form is sustainable going into the second half. Sonam coming in clean with a challenge. Well timed this time. No hesitation from the goalkeeper. So many chances she conceded early because she was hesitating between going for that ball, staying at her line. And right now seems like she has made her mind up. With 300 back up, we are in play for UGYEN Academy, who take a cheeky delivery over to the flank, but got their own players by surprise. Got the read on the ball completely wrong. It will be Transport United with the throw-in. Chance for UGYEN Academy to up the pressure, up the tempo, but that short throw-in left completely unmarked. Rashmi Kumari able to get a header up, but it is straight towards Chukyom. And now Chance Kelawangmo on the run. She is on side, but that pass may have set them back by quite a lot. Keldon unable to get past the first line of defense. Choribeda does well sending it out, but Transport United yet another chance, this time on the other end. Deepa Shahi way too ambitious with Suha Rani cutting in way too early. Rashmi Kumari a bit more creatively involved. Probably has had enough with the goal scoring efforts today here in this match. Over to Pooja. Has Keldon on the left, Suhai Rani on the inside. Pass played out to Rashmi, but while she took her time with that turnaround, it is now flank up against Anita Casey, and now UGYEN Academy in possession. "58 minutes into the match, UGYEN Academy yet to find an answer, yet to find a single shot, in fact. Shot on target past Dechin. That has gotten Transport United's confidence exponentially increased. And now Pooja. Fumble. Strong challenge coming in from Pratiksha Chowdhury. It is enough for Geeta Rana to clear it away from Siriyanden. Yama Selden on the flank, trying to set her teammates up on the flank, but right now unable to set it over the defenders. It will be throw in for Anita Casey. Transport United under a lot of stress. Has possession stolen away. Shot coming in, but unable to get it on target again. Their captain trying their best, but right now miles away from getting a proper shot off. And now Geeta Rana. Possession kept in play. Rashmi's header sets up Kellen Wangmo for a shot, but unable to find the proper power output from 21. It will be Sonam's to take. Cross was blocked away and now it's young in. UGYEN Academy able to put together a solid bit on the defensive end. But it wasn't enough to find them an advantage over on the offensive side. But now Kellen offside. Did well setting up that run, but a lack of awareness punished with the flag up. Fantastic bit of dribbling coming in from Charipida. Gets that pass out, but the finish not on the mark from Namsil Wangzom. Shot came in way too over the edge of the ball. And an easy pickup it is for Deshwangmo. Geeta Rana putting on the show. Faked off those two forwards from UGYEN Academy, but unable to find the advantage. Laid it down, it seems, for UGYEN Academy. Geeta Rana for Transport United, 65 minutes in. Still 6 up. Scoreline hasn't changed. Still remains untouched here in the second half. Transport United unable to find the success they did initially. Again, Geeta Rana effective with her feints today. Again, off topic, but she does have a vlog channel you guys can follow on YouTube if you guys ever want inside information. Just saw it the other day. should make for a decent watch if you guys are ever bored. But yeah, nice to see athletes finding a way off the pitch to make a name for themselves. But right now, ladies down for both ends. 3 names prepping for Transport United, but the first on the scene will be the medic. And with that, we have a couple of substitutions as well. Pooja Rai is being taken out for Ngong Chorin. Nima Selden taken out for Jimmy Chorin. And then a name we haven't seen in a long while. Suha Hirani being taken out for the youth prodigy Rayang Giselle Wachu 19. Somyache 300 gets there first, but the header is contested. Poked away by Deepachaki Rayang Chisel. It is Mina Tuba. Mina Tuba quick enough, but that outlet straight towards Chukyom, but it is towards Kita Rana again as a back and forth ends up with Rashmi Kumari Kishing up front again. Will it be her 7th? Strong enough to shield away the defender. Off the side post, back out. Rayang Giselle has a go at it herself. But Transport United away from their 7th still. Again, a closer look at that. Even beyond the pace, it was more her strength that was impressive. And Sonam did well intimidating that shot on target as well. And it will be back out to UGYEN Academy for possession. UGYEN Academy finding a lane down on the right, but Geeta Rana is the first. UGYEN Academy still able to force a pass in. It is taken away by Ngawang. And now Keldon. Clean pass in. Deepa Shahi a bit too short, keeping that pass under control. Ngawang finds Deepa. Pressure coming in solid from UGYEN Academy. Almost breached, but that pass intercepted cleanly by Chukyom. Transport United forced into a throw-in. Deepa Shahi has Rashmi Kumari Gishing dropped all the way behind the center line. Rayang Giselle tasked with the forward duty. Clearance fails and the follow-up. Same situation, Rashmi Kumari setting up Rayang Giselle, who was offside, but the pass instead picked up by Anita Casey, who is making a solid play for the ball, but UGYEN Academy is faster. Corner for Transport United. There's the delivery. It may be perfect on them right there. Amazing goalkeeping from the UA goalkeeper, and it will be a corner on the other end. Chance now on the other end to do what they just did, but from a much different angle. UGYEN Academy, a harder task up in front of them. Rashmi Kumari cutting in. But UGYEN Academy able to outnumber Transport United, and out of there they find an advantage to send it off. Transport United may find an advantage, but Keldon rushing that cut way too early. Flag up. UGYEN Academy for possession. Plenty of promise with that build-up coming in from UGYEN Academy, but no success on the finishing end, as that flag will deny them the chance to ever see one connect. Seems like they've settled for a throw-in. Geeta Rana a bit too casual on that pass. And now Namsel Wangzom finding the chance to blast it off of the defender. UGYEN Academy's possession still. Namsel Wangzom, not many targets inside the box. They may play it short. They play it hesitantly instead, and now UGYEN Academy. Seems like Chukyom will be tasked with sending that ball up front. So far, Transport United hasn't seen a proper shot since. A close call from Rashmi Kumari, which almost got her 7th. UGYEN Academy on the other end did start off the second half quite strong with a lot of shots coming in from their captain, Youngden. But they have settled down, both of them in fact, settling down for a much more slower tempo in the match going forward. 75 minutes on the board, quarter of an hour remain. Geeta Rana's possession it is. Rashmi Kumari set up quite wonderfully, and now advantage on the right. Meena Duba blazing up front, shot goes in, and Transport United finally have number 7. This time, the second goal scorer of the day, Meena Duba, number 35 for Transport United. Again, just an amazing bit of setup, and look at the acceleration from Meena's part as well. 6 goals from Rashmi Kumari, all it took for someone else to finally see another goal. And now Transport United may finally have the momentum they want. Young Chisel a bit off with that touch, but it is recovered by Transport United, who have it back all the way towards their goalkeeper, Deshwangmo. Sringcharan stepping up, but this time ball inside the box. It is hers to pick up. Geeta Rana. Space in midfield forces that pass in towards Rashmi Kumari. Anita late to the recovery. Was an awkward situation she was put in as well. Shot sets up a touch inside for Choren Peda, but took it way too low. Lost her balance while going for that shot and couldn't adjust. Close call there against Transport United. UGYEN Academy had their first cleanest attempt in a while, but they may want to follow it up again. Shot coming in hastily, but picked up mid-flight by Geeta Rana. It will be a corner for UGYEN Academy. Again, just look at the scorers list in this match so far. Just ridiculous what we've seen from Rashmi Kumari Kishing. But may soon see one fall in for UGYEN Academy. They have been brilliant the last minute. Hopefully they are able to keep up the pressure before their momentum dies down. Corner, floated in, Deshwangmo, pandemonium inside the box, cleared out by Transport United. UGYEN Academy's possession, it is still desperation evident on that shot that came in. As that ball pinballing between everybody inside that box, shot finally comes in. But Deshwangmo aware enough. Wonderful setup, but the offside flag up on Keldon Wangmo for the umpteenth time of the day. With that, a sub coming in as Keldon Wangmo is being taken out for Teshi Wangmo. Rashmi Kumari making things look dangerous. Outlet towards Deepa Yang Gisel. Flag up. This Transport denied another opportunity as we enter the last 10 minutes of regulation time. Chance, Choren Beda still, Choren Beda pass inside, but Geeta Rana, amazing length from the defender. to get to that pass. And now Rayang Chisel waited far too long. Tashi. Geeta. Pressure coming in from Siring Charan. Left foot. Enough to send it over the two defenders. And now this time, no conflict with regards to being offside. Deepa Shahi has Meena Tuba right inside. Deepa will cut in. Setting it up for Rayang Chisel. Will hand it right back over. But attempted way too high of a flare there with that pass to put in enough power to get it over to Deepa Shahi, and that attack will fizzle out for the Grizzlies. Siring Charan head up towards Geeta Rana, all the way towards UGYEN Academy's back line, and we are back to a fair share of possession for both teams again. Rashmi Kumari hunting. Enough fear there from the defenders to hand it over to Deepa Shah. He tried to set up Rayang Chisel and Rashmi, but miscommunication between the two as Salam trying to cut that time away. Chance again, one-on-one shot comes off from Meena Tuba, but off to the right it is. No advantage gained, 7th still on the board for Transport United, 0 still for UGYEN Academy. Back out to Sonam again, last 5 minutes of the play. So far it has been quite a back and forth between the two. UGYEN Academy are not being shut out completely. They are able to find gaps out of nowhere. This time, can it be the one for Chirin? But Geeta Rana, no mistakes as always. That is the consistency I was referring to early on. Well, talking about how she has been the consistent spark of life in their match despite their losing record in the past 2 games. And now Deepa Shahi looking to make a reward out of that situation. Pass is perfect. Right inside, shot comes up, left foot. And one finally comes in for Anita Casey. "86 minutes in, an amazing pass from Deepa Shahi. Set it right away from the centre back and right in the path of Anita Casey, who did well cutting back, and that left foot, no mistakes. Meena Duba has help right inside in Anita Casey. Anita Casey, right foot! Unable to guide it past Sonam. It will go out for a goal kick for UGYEN Academy. UGYEN Academy, can it be the last promise? It cannot. 1 more minute left. Transport United has possession. UGYEN Academy fighting their hardest. Solid plays coming in from Som Yangchin, but that effort will not be enough to reward them with possession. Geeta Rana played up, but Deepa Shahi now back online. But by that time, that ball all the way over towards Sonam. Seconds away from seeing the allotted time for additional time. 2 minutes it is. Transport United, Tashi keeps it away towards Pratiksha Chowdhury. Try to keep it under control with that thigh, but Namsel Wangsom now has the ball. Chirin does not find a lane past Geeta Rana. Dechin Wangmo it is. Hectic between the two teams. Ricocheting between the two. Anita unable to hold on to possessions. That ball smashed right towards the captain, and now her libero role more than enough to deal with that attack as it goes over to Sonam. A bit more than a minute remains. Sonam this time smart, not wasting time for her team, but does play it over immediately to Transport United's back line. And all the way back to the goalkeeper, it is Teshi Wangmo, able to keep it towards Teshi Wangmo. UGYEN Academy a bit late. Geeta Rana enough intimidation from those stutter steps coming in. And now UGYEN Academy setting a ball up on the right flank. Last minute of play. Cross comes in, shot comes off as well, but Tesh unable to find an easy response to that attempt. Rashmi Kumari hot on her heels alongside Anita Casey, who gets the ball, but able to poke it off towards Sonam. It will be the goalkeeper for UGYEN Academy to set off the last 30 seconds of the game. Deflected off of Rashmi. Deepa Shahi trying her best to keep that ball alive, but throw in it will be for UGYEN Academy. We are out of time. Up to the referee, who is looking at his watch, and there is the whistle to signal the end of the game. Transport United ends this campaign 8 with 6 goals coming in from Rashmi Kumari. The follow-ups from Anita Casey and Meena Tuba to complete and get their first victory of Tier 1. That is where we end the story here tonight, and that will be it for the evening. See you guys back in action a couple days later. Do apologies for the late start today, but seems like there has been a minor shift in the fixture, especially with regards to the timings, as that confusion initially came due to the PROC AFC challenge. But that should be resolved soon. Looking forward to the updates on our social media pages. But until then, the scoreline today will read yet another loss for UGYEN Academy, 8-0. Until then, this was your commentator, Uguntish Toji. See you guys tomorrow.
Check it out.